Charlottesville, Virginia has filed a unique lawsuit trying to prevent future mass demonstrations in the city that could result in violence. The city argues that deadly protests by white supremacists and other groups in August violated a Virginia law banning private armies. Paula Reid reports.
Charlottesville city leaders marched to the courthouse on Thursday to file a lawsuit intended to stop future violent protests like the one that occurred in August that left one woman dead and dozens injured. The lawsuit relies on a novel legal theory, alleging that the white supremacists and militia groups that descended on the city were violating Virginia's statute against private militias and planning for violence outside government supervision. The protesters had a permit for the rally, and Virginia is an open carry state.
It was not a normal protest. What we saw was really militaries invading Charlottesville.
Mary McCord is a former federal prosecutor and is now a senior litigator at Georgetown Law. She says the level of organization and an alleged attempt to intimidate make the August event different from constitutionally protected speech.
We saw the self-professed militia who claimed to be there to keep the peace, but they weren't under the authority of the governor. They weren't under the authority of the National Guard. They were just under their own authority, and that's prohibited under Virginia law.
There are 22 defendants named in the lawsuit. We reached out to all of them, but none would agree to an on-camera interview. But some have taken to social media to respond. Christian Yingling, the commanding officer of the Pennsylvania Lightfoot Militia, wrote on Facebook, "Our team acted strictly as a neutral peacekeeping force and did not take sides in any fashion. We helped people on both sides while we were repeatedly assaulted by both sides." The lawsuit alleges that Virginia's ban on private militias also extends to peacekeeping efforts.
Wearing matching shirts, wearing matching hats is fine. That's protected freedom of expression. But what we think is not protected, and more importantly, is in direct violation of Virginia's statutes and Constitution, is this paramilitary activity.
Protesters argue the government cannot regulate alt-right activists who carry shields and flagpoles to rallies and not regulate leftists who do the same thing. But the city's attorneys say if this is successful, it could be used as a tool by dozens of states to block paramilitary activity across the political spectrum.
Paula Reid in our Washington Bureau, thanks.